Hey, Coach Colin Castelli here with Shot Mechanics Basketball, and today I've got a treat for you. I was able to travel to Portland, Oregon and train with Payton Pritchard, who's the number 8 ESPN point guard in the entire nation. Now, Payton can flat out ball. He just committed to the University of Oregon and he's going to be tearing it up there next year because he's a senior in high school right now. I was able to put him through an elite shooting workout where we worked on a few really advanced concepts. Number 1, retargeting, so finding the rim once his eyes are already taken off of the rim. And then number 2, reaction stuff, so reacting to the ball bounce. That way it will kind of translate into game. Now, some of the drills you're going to see here might be a little bit advanced for you, but I want you to try them anyways. That way you can kind of use it as a barometer to see how far you have to go to be that kind of elite scorer and elite shooter that you want to be. And don't forget, if you really want to increase your scoring average, you can always click the button up here or the link in the description, get a free copy of my guard circuit training workout. Again, this is a training workout that's going to work on every facet of your scoring, and some of the same kind of concepts that I use with Payton are in that same workout. All right, so let's jump right into it and find out exactly how one of the top point guards in the nation trains his game.
All right, so we started with a little reactionary warm-up shooting, working on those reactions, springing off the toe, and really thinking about the mechanics of your jumper to get warm. In these drills, the passer has 4 different options. They can bounce it to the left, to the right, off the glass to the left, or off the glass to the right. It's the shooter's job to react to those passes and then spring off the balls of their feet and execute a perfect form jumper. Next, we move this progression out to the free throw line, but we don't throw passes off the glass. We just bounce left or right. Next, we flip the shooter 180 degrees so they're facing away from the basket, and we still bounce the ball out to the left or to the right, making them react and shoot off of a hop. The keys here are spring off to the balls of your feet and keep your heels off the ground. Also, work on locating your target as soon as you're coming out of that 180 hop. Passers, remember to switch up your cadence on what side you're bouncing the ball to. This is a reactionary drill, so we want to always keep them guessing. So next in the progression, we're doing the same thing, except for now we're adding a crossover into a pull-up jumper. The shooter should control the crossover off of one bounce and then work on getting separation from the defender. So after that in the progression, we move out to the 3-point line and face the shooter towards the basket. At this point, the passer has 3 options. They can bounce the ball off to the left, off to the right, or they can throw the ball over the shooter's head so they have to chase it down and shoot a pull-up jumper or a floater. Again, just like before, this is a reactionary drill, so you always want to keep them guessing. By making the shooter react to the pass, not only are we working on their reaction time, but we're also working on their retargeting the rim coming out of an actual game movement. Next in the progression, we're going to turn the shooter around at the 3-point line so they're facing away from the basket. Now you can do just regular catch and shoots from this point, but we move to crossovers with a lateral separation. As a passer, you can either bounce the ball to the left, to the right, or over the shooter's head so they have to chase it down and shoot a 1-dribble pull-up. Again, mix it up so they never know what's coming. Next, we move to a baseline series where we work on executing moves off of a fake skip pass. Now, you're not going to throw a whole bunch of skip fakes like this in a game, but instead we were working on regathering the momentum up into the jumper in any situation. Next, we moved into some transition shooting where we're working on catching the ball over the shoulder and then retargeting the rim into the jump shot. As a player, you want to work on snapping your eyes to your target as soon as you possibly can once you've controlled the pass. What I love about this drill is the pass is rarely perfect, so it forces the shooter to kind of refocus on the rim as things are going on around him, just like a game would. So next, we worked on the same drill, except for we worked on catching the ball with the outside hand and going straight into behind the back off of it. Again, this movement isn't super game specific as far as the movement's concerned, but working on retargeting the rim out of all this is very important. Next, we move to the same thing, controlling with your outside hand, but now to an in and out dribble. What I also love about these variations is not very many players have the hand-eye coordination to field them cleanly every single time. So it forces players to retarget their jumper even if they bobbled it or are shooting out of an awkward situation. Next, we move to some mid-range pullback moves. One of the most important things to develop to be a full all-around scorer is the ability to shoot off of separation, especially from the mid-range. So here we worked on a variety of dribble moves and combos that are going to get open looks at the mid-range. So next we move to lateral doubles, where you're executing the same move twice, moving laterally along the three-point line. The first move works great to stun your defender, and the second one gets that separation you need for an open jumper. Again, these combos are a little bit more complex, but if you can learn to shoot out of them, it's going to make it that much easier to hit shots in a game. And don't forget, if you fumble the rock at any point of these drills, keep pushing through and still get the shot up, because that's what we're also working on.
And also I want to give a big shout out to the Fast Basketball Academy over there in Portland that hosted us and let us work out in their gym. And also they got a lot of great AAU programs going on, so if you're in the Portland area, you definitely want to check them out. And you can also follow Payton on Instagram. He's getting ready to go to college this next year, so he's going to have a lot of cool stuff posted for sure. And if you're new to Shot Mechanics, you're definitely going to want to hit the subscription button down below. That way you get all our videos as soon as they come out, and they're going to get you better. And don't forget, you can also click the button up here or the link in the description for mobile viewers to get a free copy of my guard circuit training program. This is a workout that's going to instantly increase your scoring average, and I personally guarantee it's going to be the best workout of your life. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. Again, I'm Coach Colin Castell with Shot Mechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching. Splash on.